Please go subscribe to the Rumble channel for Franchise Sports TV under the name FSTV22. Now, I'm using that Rumble channel for any purposes of me getting kicked off YouTube and also for more of my spicier joints. It's free as well. I have the freedom to say whatever I want to say as well. So go subscribe to FSTV22. That is Franchise Sports TV 22 on Rumble. So shout out to Dreamers Pro for yesterday. He made two videos about Shannon Sharpe and Richard Jefferson. Not Richard Jefferson, Richard Sherman. Getting into their feelings about when Ime Udoka said to LeBron on Saturday night when the Lakers played the Rockets, a game in which the Lakers won. I think Ime was ejected wrongfully, I think most people thought it was wrongfully. He was ejected. And I think later on LeBron was ejected. But I do say this. Both of them getting technical fouls for jawing with each other has made the NBA even softer in my eyes. I made a video about this not too long ago about how a couple of superstars this year, or stars, have gotten ejected for stuff in the past they probably never got ejected for. But this made news, and I thought it went overboard with the coverage it was getting. And then Monday morning, oh my goodness. The honey man himself, Shannon Sharpe, got into his feelings on First Take. Similar to how he got into his feelings with Kwame Brown after the Lakers was swept out of the Western Conference Finals by the Denver Nuggets. Kwame Brown only said that LeBron, instead of trying to drive to the basket, he should have had a go-to move like a jump shot or a mid-range shot in order to win the game. Shannon took offense to that, started calling shots on Kwame. And then Richard Sherman did it with Ime Udoka. Same thing with Shannon Sharpe. Telling him he wasn't that type of player, yada, yada, yada. Shannon said he would have said something about Nia Long. Just absolutely egregious stuff that didn't need to go there. It's not that serious. It's basketball. They're yapping. Move on. But these dudes act so feminine over one man. It's over one man. I ain't never seen this up with other players. We don't see this with other players. It's funny though. On my channel, they always act like I'm a absolute diehard Jordan fan, similar to like how the Stans are. I'm not. I recognize greatness when it comes to Jordan, but I'm not getting my feelings and whatever like that. To me, I don't really protect Jordan like that. I just know he's good. He's not even my favorite player. That's the funny thing about it. He's not even my favorite player. He's one of my favorite players, but he's not my favorite player. Neither is Kobe. They're one of my favorite players, top 10 on the list, but they're not my favorite players. I just recognize greatness and how much better they are above LeBron James. And I'm going to say this again. I'm probably going to say it again later on in videos in the future. I say LeBron James is 9 or 10 in my book, but they'll probably get mad that he's not 2, or at least in the top 5. That to me is weird already in itself. I do not think LeBron James is the GOAT. I think that whole conversation should be squashed and over with. Now, I didn't say, repeat, I said LeBron James is not the GOAT, but I also didn't say he's not a great player. As far as his career as a whole, from what I've seen, because I actually got to see his whole career from the time he was drafted, all the hype, up until now. Jordan, I wasn't alive when Jordan was drafted. I wasn't even aware at the time when Jordan won his first ring. I was still a toddler. But I heard all the noise with Jordan and how much criticism he got. Well, I won't say how much criticism. The criticism got and the praise he got. Now, for one, if you criticize Jordan, people were going to say, I'm going to do something to you terrible if you don't think Jordan is great or he's a great player. You didn't hear none of that back in the 90s, late 90s. You didn't hear none of that because there was no idol worship like that, like it is now. People today worship celebrities. It's not even funny, and I don't get it. Celebrities ain't going to save you. LeBron James ain't going to save y'all if you keep protecting him. He ain't going to help you get rich. He ain't going to help you find that girl you've been seeking out. He ain't going to help you get that car. He ain't going to get you into heaven. He ain't going to give you salvation. There's only one person that can do that. You believe and trust in your heart and him and confess your sins and come out as a new. There's only one person that can do that. It ain't LeBron James. It's definitely not him. So why do you guys get so enamored when somebody says something bad about him? Richard Sherman, Honeyman, Shannon Sharp, and many others, Nick Wright, and people in the comment sections of various videos who don't agree with LeBron's antics or even his career in total. Y'all guys are weird, like extremely weird, but I know what it is. You guys been brainwashed by the media. You sit up there probably bumming it at home because some of y'all probably don't got no jobs. Watching ESPN and FS1 all day, farting in your pants, scratching your legs all day, ain't brushing your teeth, ain't even take shower in 2 days. Your mama sliding your food ball under the freaking door. Shout out to Basketball Facts for that one. That's hilarious. But you out here getting mad because somebody disagrees about your king. Yeah, king. All right, I heard it all already. They come at me for what I say, and then they want to throw shots at my livelihood and my life. It's crazy. Talking about what I don't have. LeBron got more money than you. He's a billionaire. So what is that supposed to do for me? Like I didn't know LeBron has more money than me. Matter of fact, last time I checked, he got more money than you. Because I don't see y'all. If y'all had so much money, you'll probably have jobs where you can make a lot of money. You don't have to sit on YouTube all day. I don't really sit on YouTube all day, especially scouring, looking for people to talk about wrong about Jordan and Kobe or anybody else. I don't got that kind of time because there's money to be made. Now, another one which is really egregious and funny because I don't get the correlation. That's why LeBron got a wife. So what does that have to do with me? Stuff like that. Ain't that hard finding women where I'm at. Do I want to engage with them? Probably not. Because I got other things going on. I just don't got the time to be sitting there to talk to every woman. So next, you got any more insults out there? That's this type of stuff they be doing. That's this type of stuff they do where you don't agree that LeBron is number 2 or anything else in that curriculum. Got my own place. I had my own car. Right now it's in the shop getting fixed, but I'm able to afford a rental for the next week or so. I'm able to afford to go on vacations and get out of town every once in a while. So I ain't broke. Definitely far from broke. But how much money you got in your bank account if you want to check people's pockets? But anyways, these dudes are weird. I'm off this.